Thank you for joining. My name is Tyler Downey, and I'm the Secretary Treasurer for SEIU Healthcare Canada. Today, I'm going to be talking about a retirement plan that SEIU has sponsored a few years ago to enable healthcare workers in our union that didn't have access to a retirement option at work. It's called My65 Plus. I'm joined by a couple of guests who I will introduce shortly. And we're going to just answer many of the questions that our members have asked us over the number of years about the plan, how it works, and how it could benefit you in your retirement, and why we chose to even start it. But first, before I introduce them, let me tell you a little bit about the plan. The plan was created for workers who, didn't have access to a traditional pension plan at work, didn't have access to a retirement option, and we really wanted to create something that was accessible, that was easy to use, easy to understand, and provided the high quality education that our members needed to make informed decisions about their retirement. And so what you're going to hear today is you're going to hear an overview of the plan. It's called My65 Plus. And I'm joined today by our plan administrators, Jennifer and Kevin. And I'm going to just ask them a series of questions about the plan. And these questions are based on what they've heard from plan members who have called and inquired about the plan over the last number of months. And so thank you for joining me today to answer some of the questions that our members have on My65 Plus.
Thanks for having us.
All right. So My65 Plus is powered by a TFSA. It's backed by a TFSA, and there's an RSP option as well. But we really sort of hone in on the TFSA. Can you talk about the importance of the TFSA in relations to the members that we are targeting for this type of plan?
Yeah, a tax-free savings account is really a great vehicle for modest income earners, people who make around $50,000 or less. And the reason for that is modest income earners will qualify for the Guaranteed Income Supplement, which is a government benefit you get when you're 65. Many Canadians qualify for the Guaranteed Income Supplement. And if, in fact, you're taking income from a tax-free savings account in your retirement, that benefit is not reduced. If you take income from a registered retirement savings plan, an RRSP, that benefit is significantly reduced 50 cents on every dollar you receive in RSP income. So a tax-free savings account allows you to maximize your government benefits. And that is a key reason why we recommend a TFSA.
Absolutely. Thank you. Kevin, anything to add there?
Yeah, I would just say, you have a limit each year of $6,500 that you can contribute to a tax-free savings account. Most people have unused room past years. If you've never had a TFSA account, you might have available room up to around $88,000 if you can afford to put that in. So there's unused room that can go into the plan as well.
Great. Thank you. Some of the features of the plan. Can you talk a little bit about the features of the plan, My65 Plus?
Yeah, thanks, Tyler. One of my favorite features is the personal retirement plan you get when you join this arrangement. So not only do you get to save for retirement, you get a plan to help you figure out how you can best retire. So that plan will answer questions such as how much income you'll need in retirement, how much money you'll need to save in order to meet that target income in retirement, and what to expect from government benefits. That is really, really important because a lot of people, if they have a plan, they have to pay for it. They have to go out and ask a financial advisor for this information. In this arrangement, we offer that for you. So it really helps you understand your needs in retirement. I guess a couple of other things that are really important are the fees are really low. And every investment out there, so if you're investing with your bank, you're probably paying a fee of 2%. In this plan, those fees are very low. The fees are 0.06%, which is 2 to 3 times smaller than what you will pay at the bank. So it's really important that you don't pay more than you have to, and My65 takes care of you in that regard. And I would say one other thing is you don't have to be an investment expert when you join this plan. That's taken care of for you through investment experts who work for the plan. And your money is managed by these experts, and the funds are invested automatically to change as you get older. They'll be less risky. And the plan even goes so far as to suggest the optimal investment fund you should consider based on your age and your target retirement date. So it's very easy to sort out how you're going to invest through this plan. And last but not least, I will say that there's great ways, convenient ways to save for retirement. You can save through payroll deductions. So your employer has offered to deduct contributions from your paycheck, which makes it really handy and really simple for you. But also you have the option of making a lump sum contribution from your bank account. So if you feel that you have a little extra money just around the end of the year, you can always make a lump sum contribution through your bank account. Or if you have another tax-free savings account or an RSP, you can transfer that right into the plan. And you don't have to worry about some of the heavy lifting involved in that transfer. You just fill in a form online and we do the rest for you.
So thanks for that response, Jennifer. I'm going to throw a little bit of a twisted question here. Just understanding the realities of, the healthcare workers that have sacrificed so much out there, the past few years, and the rise in inflation, the rise of pretty much everything in their lives. What would you say to someone who's trying to make that decision? Do I invest a little bit now for my retirement, or do I provide for my family and myself now? That real tough decision. What would you say to them in terms of looking at My65 Plus as an option for them?
Yeah, I think this is a tough question. For me, somebody can join the plan and make a contribution of as small as $30 a month. That's $1 a day. And just starting to save is really important, getting into that habit. With $1 a day, I hope it's doable for most members.
Yeah, I would add that the ability to make a contribution right from your paycheck as well is really strong. That sort of set it and forget it, take it off before you need it kind of thing. Yeah. Payroll deductions are a really great way to accumulate savings for retirement.
Yeah, and so just on that note, healthcare workers are busy, and researching all of the financialness of the world and all the complexities of the finance industry and the terminologies, some may not have time for, right? And so how does My65 Plus help, provide that education for potential members who are looking to enroll in the plan?
We offer a lot of support materials so people can read. So on the my65plus.ca website, there's a whole section on articles and videos that really can help members understand the plan a little bit better. We also have a contact center. There's contact information on the website.
Yeah, because there must be like a real, I just imagine someone who may be new at this whole retirement security thing, right? And never really paid much attention to it, but knows the importance of it, but hasn't taken that first step. And so it could be scary for some to get into it. And so I know from my own experience, going through the process and navigating the enrollment process was very easy, but there was education along the way, right? It talked about, it shows you if you put away X amount, how much you're gonna have in your retirement, but also how much government benefits will play a role in your retirement. And so I really like how it's set up. And so I think you're right. But I also think it's about how we get workers and members over that initial fear of taking the first step. And so I think My65 Plus does a really good job doing that. And so you said the website again is?
my65plus.ca.
Great. So, what would you say to that worker who is close to retirement? You probably heard some questions from members and workers on, look, I'm close to retirement. I've got a few years left. Is this for me or not? What would you say to that individual? I go here, Kevin.
Yeah, I guess we do get this a lot from members that are nearing retirement, and our response typically is, it's never too late to start. Never too late to start getting involved in a quality savings plan like the My65 Plus plan. And we remind people that typically you don't require all of your retirement money on the first day that you retire. Hopefully, we're going to live 25 or 30 years into retirement. We'll have a nice long span there where we can still have some money that's working for us. Mm-hmm. So we kind of remind people of that phase of their life that, it still is important to stay invested during the retirement years.
Great. And Jennifer, anything to add?
Yeah, there's no maximum age limit on the plan. So even if you're thinking you won't retire until 65, 67, 70, you can still contribute to a tax-free savings account. And so you get to take advantage, again, of the low fees and the benefits the plan has to offer.
Yeah, and one thing that I really like about this, and I think was really innovative, is the portability of the plan. Can you talk a little bit about that, Kevin?
Yeah, for sure. If you happen to leave your employer, we'll reach out to you and discuss your options to continue the plan as an individual. We'll take that step. We'll reach out, make sure a person has a new email address. Oftentimes we'll have contact through a work email address. We'll ask them to update their personal email address, but we'll talk to them a little bit about what it means to be an individual and how they can set up a bank account deposit into their account once a month to continue saving and really not miss out on anything.
They don't have to worry about, if I leave one employer, because that happens a lot in healthcare, right? They leave one employer to another, and knowing that their plan is portable with them is definitely a great feature of the plan, I think. Yeah. Anything to add there, Jennifer?
No, I just, many folks who are in pension arrangements are forced out of their arrangement and end up with the bank, and then again, they're paying those high fees. So this is great. We just keep it for life.
Yep. Yeah. They still have access to retirement specialists like Jennifer and I to help them along the way. It's really great for them.
So let's talk a little bit about the enrollment process. Because one thing I would imagine, I know when I was going through it, it was fairly quick and nice and easy, very straightforward. It was laid out very cleanly, and you can understand every step of the way. But I'm wondering, obviously, as healthcare workers, don't have much time to take. I would imagine they're doing this in the evening or early morning because they're out working during the day. Can you talk a little bit about how easy it is to set it up, but also the requirements to set it up?
Yeah, common question. I would say, please log in on a laptop computer or a desktop. It's designed for a desktop experience, nice big retirement plan, lots of charts, lots of great information, really nice experience to do it on a desktop or a laptop. You're not going to be able to enroll on a telephone. I know your plan members are fairly mobile, moving around, but they can't enroll on the phone. So try not to do that. You're doing yourself a disservice if you're going to try and navigate the site on the phone. Mm-hmm. That said, once you do set up your retirement plan, we launched in the fall a progressive web app that will allow your members to download an application to their telephones, both Apple and Android, to be able to access their retirement plan, keep tabs on it, make contributions. So really allowing people to be able to carry that retirement plan around with them in their pocket.
Great. And I would imagine they would be able to view their account and their balance and update their member information and those type of things there.
Yeah, they'll be able to make some contributions. They'll be able to see performance history, keep tabs on their transactions. It's a great app.
Great. Yeah. Great. Thanks. And one last question for you, Jennifer. If you had to summarize just in 3 words that would describe My65 Plus, the features, the benefits, the why it's so important for members. What would those 3 words be, you think?
Cost effective, easy to use,
personalized.
Personalized.
Yeah, great. Once again, thank you for joining me and answering some of the questions. Really appreciate you taking the time. Once again, Jennifer and Kevin, Commonwealth is the organization you represent. You are the plan administrators for My65 Plus. My65 Plus, union sponsored retirement plan made strictly for SEIU healthcare members. We hope that you take the time to go online and visit the website, enroll if you haven't enrolled already, my65plus.ca. Thank you.